Hi Stampers! I can't wait to show you how to make these punch sweet peas. Aren't they cute? I believe that Judy Marshall's the originator of these original flowers, so thanks Judy! Here you can see how I put a bunch of the flowers together and I made a bouquet for this card. And since I have a tutorial for this card, I wanted to have a video to show you how to make these for yourself. Now the supplies that you're going to need to create these little flowers are the butterfly punch, the 5-petal punch, a water bottle, cardstock and paper towels, your hands, Tombow all-purpose glue, a pair of scissors, and also a heat gun. Now you're going to punch out your cardstock using the butterfly punch, and each punched butterfly becomes a sweet pea. And the 5-petal punch I used to create the flower stem base. So you're going to take your water bottle and you're going to spritz each of your punched pieces to dampen them. What that's going to do is soften the paper fibers so that they're easy to crumple up, and it also gives them like a plant-like texture. You also want to make sure to have a paper towel down before you start spritzing them because everything will get wet. Okay, so you're just going to start wadding up each punched piece. And here the cardstocks that I used were Rich Razzleberry, Rose Red, and Pretty in Pink cardstock. And you're just going to make little wads of paper. And I used Old Olive for the flower stem base. Then you're going to carefully uncrumple them. And you're going to see that they have a very weathered look. And they're very soft and pliable, which is what you need to manipulate the flowers into the shape that you want them. I'm also uncrumpling the 5-petal flower. Okay, so let's make our sweet peas. What you're going to do is you're going to fold each butterfly in half with their wings folded up, and then I slightly bring down one of the wings like this. I leave about 1/8 of an inch offsetted, about 1/8 of an inch. And then basically all you're going to do is just use your fingers to pinch and manipulate the base of the flower to create your flower shape. Then you're going to give the base of the flower a twist, hold it together, then just flatten it out. So I fold it up, offsetting one of the petals, and I just pinch it up, kind of manipulating it to create a shape. I twist the end and then just flatten it out. And I thought it was interesting that each piece of cardstock manipulates a little bit differently. The Rich Razzleberry was a lot stiffer. I don't know why. But here you can see that I had to work a little bit harder to get the just the shape that I wanted. So I am pinching it, but I'm having to work with the paper a little bit more to get the shape that I want. So some pieces you're probably going to have to work a little bit to get it with the way you want it. And there I just pinched the end, flattened it out. And there you have it. So there they are, and they're waiting for the stems. But if they're a little bit damp, they're going to not take the glue so well. So you can use your heat gun to speed up the drying process. Probably just want to hold them down with something because you can see how they blow away. Okay, so we've got this little guy left. And we're going to cut each of the 5 petals of the 5-petal flower towards the center to create 5 individual petals. And these are going to become the flower stem base for each flower. Okay, there they are. And now it's time for the Tombow. And you're going to place a small dab of the Tombow adhesive to the base of the flower and also along the length of the stem base. And then you're going to place one of the points of the old olive stem onto the bottom of the flower, and you're going to wrap and fold the sides of the petal toward the back of the flower. And they don't cover the whole thing. they don't cover the back, but there you just give it a twist, and it just looks like a little sweet pea. They're so cute. Okay, so here's a few together, and you can see what a cute bouquet they would make. You could add them to your card making or scrap pages or another project. Also, here's the card that I made using the sweet peas. And if you'd like the tutorial for this card, you can visit my blog at twohappystampersblogspot.com, and you can just search sweet pea tutorial. Thanks for visiting.